Hmm. Well, let's do personal protection on my heir. Off you go. All right, everybody's tasked. Our next 2 more turns for Master Keegan Vorm to come of age. We're maxed out on family members. If I can get out from under the Archon, that will get better because we won't be paying out the taxes, and I can immediately hand off some vassals to a duke and raise myself up as an Archon, which will also help. I don't know if I dare raise my own taxes. What is the opinion of colony rulers? Opinion's pretty high. I might be able to get away with it. Yeah, let's do it. Action. Sorry, guys. Ooh, slowly changed by minus 38 if you maintain this for many years. So is it going to start slow and build to that level? That's kind of what I imply there. Let's find out. I haven't actually done this. I'll wait a turn and then we'll check the numbers. Still got to figure out 7 more turns to acquire that claim. Can I wait that long? Do I have a choice? May accept if threatened. May go to war? I wouldn't mind. I need an excuse that doesn't trash my own rep. 7 more turns of stabilization is probably a good thing, though. How's our fleets doing? 11 out of 16, 6 out of 12, maxed, near maxed, and 14 out of 14. All right. Yeah, we got pretty good power projection. I think we could win a fight, at least for Avior for sure. I might need to, we're building up defenses here. We got a pretty good boost. That one, I mean. Oh, only 12%. I thought it was actually higher than that. Huh. Yep, they still need that assistance. Yeah, let's just keep maintaining. How are you doing? I don't think wealth of 1. Yeah, wait, how could you have wealth of 1? Oh, a rattle-lung outbreak. Ouch. Yeah. I was going to say, settlement's always +5, and then whatever installations, so 6 is the normal. They got that skull thing going on. Please don't spread. Please don't spread. Please don't spread. Oh, he put it under quarantine. All right, thank God for that. Unrest level is going through the roof, though. Yep. Yep. All right, that might go into rebellion soon, too. May accept, huh? But not while it's, got a plague going on and an impending problem with unrest. All right, let's see what happens randomly this turn. Sean Norman found out that your brother spread dissent on Compella at your request. Okay. And you are who? Your distant relative. Some of these I have trouble figuring out. Where? Here, let me zoom in. Where are you at? You're up here in my home territory, huh? I guess he can hold that against me and demand something. Niece is now very ill. Age 1. Passing merchant is something most rare and exotic. A litter of puppies. Spend 30, a noble creature to guard me, or perhaps just a fluffy companion. I wants one. Duke Vorm is happy. Add guard dog trait to Duke Vorm. Plus 10 to Duke Vorm skill in security. My children will love to have puppies. Master Apollo and Mistress Isla are happy and grateful. Add guard dog for them. Perquisites need at least 2 elements. The children, which are located at G, not an adult and not tagged with has dog already. Filthy loud animals, I don't want anything. So, $60 though. How come only Master Apollo gets the skill bonus? How come Mistress Isla doesn't also get the security bonus? That's not fair. He's 5. She's 1. he's the gravely ill one. That would suck. Spend all the money to get him a dog and then have him die a turn later. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take that. I mean, the 10 skill is nice, but it only going for $60 to only go to one of the 2 children. That seems, I wonder if it actually goes to both and it's only listing one for some reason. I'm not going to spend the $60 to find out, but do I want 10 in my own security skill? I am sitting at 34. So is it worth 10 points? I don't know if there's secondary storyline stuff for this kind of thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and take one for me. $30 for a 10-point skill bump sounds fair. It's about what I would get for getting an installation, and this I don't have to wait and don't have to task anybody for. Ah! Yep, he's got a limited lifespan. 15 years. 30 turns. I've kind of figured they would do that. All right, so that beep means new turn. What has changed? Still waiting on that. 5 more turns. Unknown person found refuge. Don't care. I never did track down where I can just go find people to join, but oh, look at that. What happened? Oh, I raised the tax rate, so we're earning more money, so now we have more slots. So it bases the number on your average income. Recent average income. So because I raised taxes on my vassals, we're now at a net income of 24, which raised us a couple of categories. So yeah, so now we can afford more people. Oh, niece recovered. Well, that's nice. Else, no more pop-up messages. Raised the taxes and built a defense platform. Okay. Still got that rampaging, and unrest is at 70. We're at 83, and that number is dropping very slowly. $64. There's still more unrest in the region than I like. I hate that. Ooh, do I spend on the hospital there in Furcad? We got a lot of illness going on that would help with, and a broadcast unrest of minus 0.5. Isn't huge, but it's going to every system in our control. So that's, what, 3.0 cumulative? But it is a lot of money, and it's a quote-unquote frontier system that we don't have a strong claim on, and we won't for quite a while. Huh. Three more turns for the jail. Oh, that's right. We have the vassal limit and spy network bonus down here, too. They are repairing their security center. You are repairing nothing. You're also nothing, but that's not a surprise. And you're doing the repair platform. Multiple. Hey, the Archon. Whoa, wait. The Archon's helping out here? Did he pull his support down? Who was it? Furcad? I think it was Furcad. Huh. He's quelling in both? That's interesting. I mean, I'll take it. I'm happy he's paying so much attention to my little section of the league that he's the leader of, but that kind of surprises me. He's got reductions for both. Huh. Okay. So the big thing is we're just trying to get unrest down. We're getting our fleet strength built up, and we're kind of waiting on this, and then seeing if I can trigger a getting out of the faction event over here, so I can become my own Archon at the expense of the Faulkner Dominion here. And we'll try to keep playing nice with this one. They don't stop asking me to submit. One more turn. I really want to fire him. Please have decent tech, but I don't think I did much. I think I failed in some ways. He's remote. Yeah, he's remote. I think I failed in some ways at properly guardianshipping and guiding some of my up-and-coming members of the house. You were hanging out up there in Epsilon Indy. All right. He'll be coming home next turn. Let's just push forward again. What do we got? Lady Brilliant McLean. That's a name. Wants support in the combat at Azamec again. We got more stuff going on. Did they have a rebellion? They had a rebellion. All right. And she is the current house ruler? Nope, she is the rebel. Interesting. All right, and she's bringing 0, 1, and 0, or I mean 1, 0, 1 against a 0, 0, 0, is she? I got to assume he's going to bring in some help. Huh. Interesting. What do I do in this circumstance? I don't know how to properly deal with these because I don't know just how much goodwill we build up and whether that really helps if I mean, internal Baron or Duke against Duke fighting is, frowned upon, but not totally negated by the Archon. It's when an outsider tries to get involved where bad things can happen. But, yeah, I don't know. Do I commit to doing this? He might get no help. In which case, you know, this is where I'm really concerned here, is that do not go to war. Negative. And we would just get like some favor points basically from her. So do I get involved? Ideally, I want to diplomatically grab this because I can't project enough force. It's too far from the bulk of my ships. I think even though this has consequences, I think I'm going to say yes. Because we got Capella. I just need to get this one, and we'll have all the systems for that, the baby device. Yeah, let's go ahead and accept it. Take the consequences. Who will command the fleet? It's going to pull her away, but, you know. Do you wish to discreetly make Baron Kirill Silva aware of the attack that is being prepared against them? Why would I want to do that? If I weren't already committed to sending the fleet and my relative, actually, is she a relative? She may not be a relative. You know, why would I do that? I mean, it is my concern. I'm helping out. I'm not understanding this. So we're supporting. Obvious gonna win. You declared war. House McLean defeated. They got somebody. Oh, he brought his own fleet in at the last second, I guess. That's weird. They overthrew. Now rules Azamek. Duke Sinclair Silva charged Archon Keeley with avenging your crime. Oh, great. Is he going to find me? Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, boy. She is now in control of both. Boy. We got to say yes. Now things are going to get interesting. You revealed that you concealed the location of a Novacore genetic streaming facility. Oh boy. Well, now the game state has changed pretty dramatically. I thought that was going to come with it. That's interesting. Oh, that's right. This was a rebellion against that, and now they control it. Okay. I follow, and we're still at war with them, but there's... Ooh, actually, that is a problem. If he's able to call in any reinforcements, I am really not going to be able to defend Azamek. Yeah, my one fleet. What is our fleet strength now? We're at 11 out of 12 still. We need to put a build fleet here. Youch. Yeah, that's not good. All right, but yeah, take a look at that map. That changed dramatically. I really need to break out of the Faulkner Dominion now. I think we have enough defensive strength over here. If I can just hold Azamek, which will be a problem if he focuses on it with support. I just won't be able to bring enough fleets over. So we might lose Azamek again, but I think we might be able to use all this as an excuse to get out of this faction. Oh, I know. We're going to have problems. We're over the vassal limit. We've increased our house members. I got to think about what we can do. Wow, all of a sudden our security jacked way the hell up. Sarama Vorm, 69 and a whole bunch of bonuses. Youch. Okay. Unfortunately, our tech still sucks. That's my weak point. I need to get this up. I need to fire him and get somebody in here that's actually got some skill. So did that character come of age? Didn't we have a character that was going to be of age now? Oh, we're in that half turn. It's going to be the next turn he shows up. Hmm. Nerve whip him. Remove from council. I need to know. If I click this, is it going to fire him and then I just normally pick somebody? I want to see a list of potentials without me having to go through and kind of parse this this group here of who's already a counselor versus who isn't on this big list. Unfortunately, none of them have the blue tech focus. They're all red, green, purple. No tech focus whatsoever. Yeah, they're all terrible. That would be the best way. This also gets vassals. I think I'm going to have to try to get the plus vassal building up as fast as possible. So this is going to have a negative effect of what? It doesn't show negatives here. When you have too many vassals, you have two penalties. Your gross income is reduced by a fraction equal to the number of excess vassals divided by the vassal limit. If you have 7 against your limit of 5, your gross income is reduced 2/5. Your AP is reduced by the number of excess vassals. AP I'm not as concerned about. We're not usually spending anywhere near all of our points anyway. But we're taking a hit here. Does it show the hit? It doesn't show the hit in the math here. It must, or as like a direct negative number. All right. However, we've got net income and we've got AP to spare. If those are the two things being hit, I can survive for a while until I get this number increased. Yeah. All right. So yeah, things got a lot more interesting. We bided our time and we had a few interesting opportunities. We've managed to pick up a Capella, Furcad, and Azamek and Yilden in fairly short order. We're still dealing with unrest problems, and I suspect I'm going to have a problem holding Azamek. Yeah, I mean, he's got 11. I can bring 11. That's not much of a differential, given that that's all I can bring as a defense. I think I need to change my improved defenses over here to Azamek. Very little likelihood with the power I've got in the area that we're going to have a problem on that side, so we're going to cancel this one. Recall. Stop improving. Ooh, I could do rebuild fleet too. That's tempting. That might be better because improved defenses is going to be a percentage of the fleet strength. We need to raise the fleet strength first, I think. So let's do rebuild fleet. At what effectiveness? 32 versus 78. We're sending you. We'll get less tax collection, but we need that fleet back up again. Then can we also do improved defenses with our daughter-in-law? And ooh, do we travel to a possible war zone? 8-point difference. 13%, 9%. I think this one I'm going to do remotely. I'm a little worried about that location for now. All right, I think that's all I can do for them currently. So we're improving fleet strength with that, rebuilding it faster, plus 39% military replenishment rate. I'm not sure if you can see the replenishment rate numbers as a mech. Power projection. Change next turn. That's what we need right there. Production ratios. This is where you decide the ratio of ship types for the rock, paper, scissors arrangement. And you can use a change fleet composition order to nudge these in various directions. All right, that's going to take a while. We're not even getting a whole number per turn. And we are sitting at 2 out of 10. Archon Keeley can bring 114. I sure as hell can't bring that. Oh boy. And that guy can bring 22 on his own. Yeah, if he comes over right away, we're in trouble. We're going to lose this quick. Yeah, I suspect we might not hold Azamek very long under this situation. Why am I at 14 out of 24? How am I even at 14? Huh, some of these numbers I'm not real sure how to parse. Pacifists? Oh, it's including the existing fleet, that's why. All right, so that number is including my vassal's numbers. It's what I can bring plus the vassal, so that makes it understandable. Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good comparison. All right, well, we'll see if he pulls that trigger. We've done what we can. The good news is he's near max strength, and we've got a lot of building to do, so if he gives me a few turns to bring this up a bit, we might be able to hold it. We'll see. What else is going on? Oh yeah, we've got to get this stuff going. So we've got all three of them now, assuming we hold as a mech. We hadn't started this one. Let's go ahead and get it started. Oh, that's right. I got to send somebody over, and they're all terrible. They're all tasked out. Will end, will end, will end, will end. Definitely not you. Is Capella back under control? Down to 21. We're providing all of the reduction though. And they've still got descent. So if we back out, this is going to start going up again at a fair clip. Unless somebody comes and helps out over here other than me. 4 turns. Let's go ahead and do it. Travel there, max effectiveness. Omicron. Let's go ahead and get that one going. Oof, I don't want to end my owning claim mission. We can go ahead and end the improved defenses, though. 6 turns is a little much. And I'm not going to start that one quite yet. We're going to wait a turn or two, and I don't have any people to really deal with it. We are busy. Next turn, Keegan will come on. We'll see how effective he is. All right. Nobody in danger of immediate rebellion, at least. Coming of age. What did we get? We got brave, kind, and proud. Really? I guess he's on his way home now. Only 15 on the tech, unfortunately, but he's spread fairly well across categories, so he'd be a decent troubleshooter if we can keep his happiness and opinion and all that high. All right. Guardianship is gone. They want a new guardian. Apollo Vorm, my 6-year-old. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. The Archon is who we went to last time. Sure. That it? You brewing up a early nasty thing? Oh, still not done. Oh, mounting an attack on Azamek. Damn it. We got warned by you? He warned me? Okay. I'm assuming the warning is because he got invited to the fight. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're not going to be able to win that fight. There's just no way. If he's bringing in guys from the other parts of the faction. That's my assumption anyway. All right, thanks for the warning. Oh, fight's already here. Damn. Ah, shit. There's a chance she'll die. It's my wife. I don't think you let me save before I make this choice. I'm not sure this will actually let me redo this as a save scum, but I mean, she's my best option, but we don't even see the odds yet, and I'm being asked to make this choice. I would really like to see the odds. All right, well, we're gonna lose. Well, that was quite the noise. All right, so this is the fleet buildup phase. So, what do we got so far? He's attacking Azamek. 6, 8, 13. Refused, refused, refused. A whole bunch of people refused him. And that one guy refused him and then called me and said, hey, here's what's going on. So that's good. Problem's going to be, oh yeah, he's got 6, 8, 13. Ouch. Yeah, we're going to get our asses kicked. Unless he has a terrible leader for his admiral and terrible tactics, and we just happen to choose properly. I don't see us winning this, but all right. Ooh, call in mercenaries. Ooh, that'd be fun. So, call House McLean to arms. That gets them involved. He got refused again. Call my troops in. Refused. So we're at what now? We got... Yeah, I'm still not liking the numbers. I don't know how to actually parse this, really. So that's him. He's got 24 military. I don't know what tactics he has. Just apprentice tactics flexibility. And that's versus our wife at 62 military. She doesn't have much more. We spend 60 to bring in mercs. That will help out tremendously. That'll put us 2-1. I forget what ships these are. I think the first one is bombers, the second one's interceptors, and the third one is the corvettes or cruisers or whatever the next category is. So we want more bombers than he has cruisers. This will give us parity on the cruisers, almost double him on the bombers, and almost double him on the interceptors to take out his bombers. So assuming he does not bring in mercenaries of his own, I think we'd have a fair shot at winning. I'm going to do it. Let's bring in mercs. That's what we've been saving money for anyway, this kind of opportunity. So, all right. Then I can either pass or I can retreat. I got nobody else I can invite in. My power doesn't project far enough for anybody else to get involved. So, yeah, let's pass and see what happens. All right. Is this the time to ask Duke Sinclair Silva to spare Azamec? Defender, Duke Vorm. Allied, Baroness Brilliant McLean. We brought mercs and we brought fleet strength. We have a 100% chance. We're definitely over top of him. We're double in the first two categories and equivalent in the final. I will not make this request. This will refund the action cost. What does that mean? Oh, I see. I can either just have the fight or I can ask if he wants to back off. I mean, I already spent the money on the mercs, and I'd like to wipe his fleet just to keep him from being a threat in the future. I'd have a hard time, I think, trying to take it unless we stay in the faction. But once I break away, it'll be tough to take that because I won't be able to project enough force in defending against his whole faction over here. Yeah, I'm not going to make the request. We've got the advantage. Let's smash his fleet. Hopefully. All right, combat. Hey, look, we're 4.5 hours in and we get to fight. You can bring even more mercs. I don't think, I mean, with the percent we got for an advantage, I didn't think that would be a good idea. But yeah, I mean, if you got stacks of cash, you can put it to use. All right, so he is the attacker. Round one, pick a tactic as a defender. So we've got, let's see. So he's got, so some of these are basics that are always available, and some the fleet commander brings with him. And then certain of the tactics counter each other directly. I have not fought enough of these, and I have not sat down to parse out these fights. So, yeah, he has picked a tactic. I don't really know what to pick here. I definitely don't want to retreat. I don't want to feign a retreat. His strength is that, so I would like to boost our bomber, I think, strength or yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. I really can I get to this from here? I cannot, not during this fight. So plus 20% damage dealt by, which is I think what I want. I want to say it goes left to right in types. I think that's interceptor versus bomber, bomber versus corvette, and then corvette has the advantage against the interceptor. So I believe we want to boost this. So we'll take flexibility. Attacker is using push. Defender is using flexibility. He rolled a 16. We rolled a 27. We took a fair bit of damage comparatively. Huh. All right. Round two. Pick tactic as defender. It's going to be at least one more round of combat. Maybe even two. Well, probably. No, it'll probably end after this round, I think. So he took push last time. That one. Yeah, that makes sense. He had the most of that type of ship, so he picked the advantage for that ship type. Now, though, he's kind of screwed. I think I'll just keep my flexibility. He also got a terrible roll. We got a much better roll than he did. Yeah, I think I'll just keep my flexibility going. Oh, ouch. Please don't roll low. All right. So we did manage to wipe him, but I hope, I hope the damage was done to the mercs. Please tell me that the mercs take the hits first. That's what they're there for. That's the reason they get paid the big bucks. If it comes out and I see that our house took all of the damage and the mercs just kind of say wave and take off and say thanks for the cash, that'll suck. I don't actually know how it works. Combat finish. Defender, House, Vormithrax wins. All right, as expected. The Vorm well, it was not expected. It's all thanks to the mercs that I paid a lot of money for. You defeated the smaller armada of the Silva colonists, our colonies. So, yep. Yep. We got victory. He lost. Just tell me that my admiral didn't die. He failed to conquer. She's having a coronation and we got snubbed again. All right. You know, whatever. So Baroness Brilliant McLean wants support in the combat at what? We wiped his fleet. She's immediately going into attack before the turn finishes processing. How's this work? I thought everybody's turns process simultaneously. In order for this to happen, he would have had to have gone first, failed, got his fleet wiped. Then she immediately launches a counterattack. I don't understand how this works in the turn structure. What the hell? I don't understand, but okay. I mean, shit, what's going to happen here? If she takes that, doesn't that make her a duke, which would immediately make me an archon? Which I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I mean, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can get my fleet there. What's left of it? I haven't even had a chance to look at what's left. No reason not to, other than, you know, I might kill my wife. No. Sure hope everybody denies him again. Uh-oh. Shit. We're still substantially ahead, but I hope that's the final tally. All right. Yeah, what's going to happen here? Oh, raided and carried off supplies. Huh. Okay. Come on. This very ill stuff is pissing me off. Duke Sinclair Silva has captured Master. What the hell? Series of pirate raids hit Capella. Noble Master Yestenvorm among them were evacuated to safety, but once the pirates were fought off suspiciously easily, he was nowhere to be found. Okay. Sure. Now what? Another negative event over in G. Robbed in the street again? We've already seen this one. I'm gonna piss off my my commissioner again. What the? You're triggering multiple times? This better not be triple dipping. Oh, come on. I teach you how to diffuse those situations. So, +1 to military, develops a rivalry, but improves AP, effectiveness and assignments, increased skill rate. But I'm picking one over the other. Oh, nope, that's totally different. Forgiving and diplomacy. Huh. So this sets up a rivalry that lets the skills grow faster, but they don't like each other as much. Something like that, looks like. 16-year-old and a 6-year-old, really? Hey, you're 16. What the hell are you doing having a rival? You're an adult now. Why are you having a rivalry with your 6-year-old, my niece? That's just weird. I mean, I'll take the long-term thing here, but I think he's going to instantly become an adult and probably cancel that, and she'll continue to have it, hopefully. Oh, again? Again with the double up on that? Well, that was some bullshit. That was some bull crap there. Huh. All right. So she was not allowed to take the territory. She raided it for stuff. However that works. Military strength. He's pretty trashed. Shouldn't be on any military adventures for a little while. We're still building the military and improving defenses and then getting my recovery of my units back. We spent a boatload of cash on mercenaries. They captured one of my folks. I'm not even sure how to go see. I was a little fuzzy on just who got captured there in a random event that just happened to have the person I was fighting against get a hold of him. That seemed a little arbitrary. Yeah, how do I find this? Is it, I don't even remember. Is it a family member? I think it was a Vorm. Not the heir, not Master Apollo, not Yule. Distant relatives. Yeah, I'm not even, oh, there he is. Master Yeston Vorm, age 19, niece's husband. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure what consequence that'll have. And I don't know what kind of options he has with him arrested to try to leverage me. So many people doing things. And extra people. Except for Master Yeston, unfortunately. Hey there, Keegan. What did you turn out as? Ah, brave, intelligent, kind, and proud. With a rivalry with his niece. He's 10 years older than. Pretty decent numbers. I really wish tech was higher. I guess we could put him in place. How big a negative is it when I try to kick out this useless fob? Oh, he's also ill. Oh, could I get lucky? Who else is ill? You're also ill. Oops, is that very ill? Oh yeah, that's my wife. Unfortunately, the guy I'm about to try to fire is the one who would do the healing. I have not ousted anybody from a position before. Do I do it now? Yep, it happens instantly. Wait. Yeah. Oh, well, I can say leave in place. I wonder if I still lose the points. So yeah. Skill 27. My heir. What do I have you doing currently? Repairing the army range at Capella. 3 turns left. What happens when you pull somebody? Does it reset it? I would hate to. I don't know when I started that. 1 turn ago? 2 turns ago? Problem is, as soon as I appoint him to the council, he has to return to home, which I think will cancel that. What to do. Yeah, let's find out. I think it's more important that I get him back and get him appointed. Yeah, I know. He's major unhappy. Son returned home. That I knew. Guardian of an unknown person. So what happened here? Does the progress hold? It sure looks like the progress might hold in place. Guess we'll hope. Do I have anybody available to send? I guess we'll send Master Keegan Vorm over. Well, actually, I can't. What does happen there? I guess I need to process the turn and see what the status is, because, I mean, I can't click on it to assign somebody the task. It seems weird that it would continue to be built, even though I changed the job and pulled the person doing the work, or overseeing it. But I'm not sure in that circumstance just what it's going to do. All right. Well, given that circumstance, what do I do? Unrest is looking much better. Home situation for that. Still waiting for that descent to go down. It is taking forever. Ugh. Think I'll do a tech job and put Master Keegan Vorm, as well as my heir. Hey, buddy. It still shows the assignment. But it doesn't show a turn any longer. Yeah, I think that's going to reset, but let's see here. So I want you actions. Medical attention by, yeah. All right. I'm assuming I can't do much with him since he's under arrest. Next child is a long way off. 20 turns away for both of those. All right. And we're at 16 out of 19. We're under our vassal limit again. Yay. Our cash flow is, ooh, ouch. Oh, that's last turn, so that'll go away for the next turn, so we'll get that back. And the taxes suck. Yeah, I need to break away from, obviously, the Faulkner Dominion. I need to do that as soon as possible. All right, let's save the game here. I'm going to call it right there. So, yeah, we had a bit of a middle section that was, you know, just kind of treading water, waiting for opportunities. And then things got exciting real fast. Stuff happened fast. I had that slight oopsie. I wasn't actually necessarily intending to prosecute that taking of Yilden when it came up as an option. I misclicked there. I think I'm glad at this point that I did it, though. But I didn't. I was trying to get information, not actually make the selection at the time. But, you know, oh well. It turned out okay. And we've got the unrest trending downward. As long as we don't get any more of those negative events, I'll have a hard time keeping it from rebelling if it hits us again, because it's just taken so long to get the unrest back down and for those negatives to dissipate. But we picked up Capella and Furcad, picked up Azamek, fought a fight over there at Sebek, and really the big task now is just to get out from under this. I think I could take them if I had to in the important areas. I just got to prevent a mass fight here at Azamek. I think I'd rather come at them over here where I can force project. That's his capital. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could get 3 systems involved in fights over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get everybody involved in this one, but passing beyond that one, I can only get these 3 systems involved. The force projection is kind of an interesting issue and potential problem. Mercenaries make it even more of a wild gamble, depending on who's got cash. But yeah, so far we're not getting any pressure from up here. And if we can take HD at some point, there won't be much pressure, I don't think. And we're still kind of avoiding and or playing nice with these guys. But there's not that many players in the immediate area. I have no idea what the Pearson systems looks like. There's a lot of unknowns over that side. But yeah, I just need to keep pounding on the old Faulkner Dominion here. So that'll be another time, though. That's it for Star Dynasties for now. I'm having fun. A few irritations and annoyances in interface and some of the systems. But now that I'm getting more familiar with it, I think I'm able to move through turns a bit faster. I still need to hunt down a couple of things. I might do that off camera. I'm still trying to figure out where that option was to just go out and find somebody to bring into the family, short of marriage and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, it's cool. I like it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will